But what ended up happening was, it was lunch one day, and me and Devin's original group of friends, we were out in the field, and just playing our ultimate frisbee or playing ball tag.
Oh no!
Where's Devin?
Oh no!
What's Devin?
Oh no!
All of a sudden, we look to the far corner of the field, and we see him sitting, having a picnic.
I don't know.
Just him and this girl.
Welcome back to Talking Up Tuesday, the talk show. We talk on Tuesdays. I'm your host, Devin Wheatley, and we are back with another video, guys. It's been a while. Welcome back to the talk show. It's been a few weeks. A lot of stuff going on and a lot of things coming up in the future. But we're back with another episode. And today, I want to bring on, since it's been a while, I want to bring on someone from my childhood, someone who's been there from the jump of day one, a homie, someone who's really just been with me through all this stuff, and I could talk to for advice, talk to about anything. We play video games together, we ball up, we do everything together. Childhood best friend, Trey Davis, come on out, bro. Yes, sir.
Hi, hello.
How you doing, my man?
I'm doing well.
How you
yourself?
doing? I'm doing good, man. Hey,
Hi.
So tell the camera, tell the audience, talk show, since we are back with another episode, who are you? Obviously, your name is Trey Davis. We've introduced you, but what is Trey Davis? Who is Trey Davis?
So, Trey Davis is a 16-year-old high schooler who's been with Devin since the age of about 5. Currently, very interested in athletics and music. Actually have been since I was a little baby. And just getting ready to move on to our senior year, move on to college.
Yeah, it's crazy because guys, we're freaking rising seniors, so we're filling out college applications, bro. We'll get into it, some of your college plans, and we could talk about some of the things that I'm thinking about. But it's very interesting that you brought up music. I didn't think you were going to talk about that because you've been playing drums since I can remember. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so I've been seriously taking drum lessons since about the age of 9. And before that, since I met him, 5 years old to about 9 was very little lessons, but I've been playing since I could pick up the sticks,
Yeah.
Got my first little drum pad when I was 2.
No, this guy's crazy. Maybe we'll show you guys a clip one day. But I have a question for you. With drumming and music and stuff like that, is that something you'd ever consider to do professionally, or would you ever gig around for fun, or is more of just extracurricular for you?
I think right now it's definitely just a hobby. I'm just doing it, and I haven't been playing as much as I should be or as I used to. Back in the day, I definitely thought of it as it'd be great to tour and gig around the world, and that'd just be. It's been everyone's dream at one point or another. It's my brother's dream right now. It was my dad's dream before, but as of now, just gigging in the future, with a small band. That sounds pretty fun to me because music definitely takes you to a whole other zone. You don't want to drop that,
Yeah, no, fire. So, since you're talking about career, and this probably would just be something you do for fun, and maybe if an opportunity presented itself, you would do some cool stuff, but not really right now. What is your career dream or something that you could consider doing?
Right now, I guess I'm not exactly set on a career, but I have a big goal, and that goal is to widen my perspective, on the world. So I want to travel.
Okay.
And essentially right now, my thought process is, what can I do, whatever I can do to enable me to travel when I'm older and travel when I'm young. That would be great. That's what I'm trying to do. So as of now, I'm thinking a little bit about international business, which, enables you to get around. But yeah, for sure.
So traveling and stuff like that, would this be before college, after college, you're going to college?
I guess, we never know where life takes us, but I was definitely thinking, after college, but not too far after, because one thing a lot of people end up doing, right, is they go to college and they find a career and they're just stuck. They're stuck and then they can't get out of it. And I think traveling when you're older, is one thing, and it's amazing, right? Luxury traveling, the nice hotels and the pools and stuff like that. But traveling when you're young and really, really experiencing how other people live, is amazing, you know, and I think that's something you gotta do in your 20s. You know,
yeah, no, I feel that, bro. Yeah. Hey, I want to know because I'm sure the audience might be looking at you. You know, you got the kind of flowy-ish hair, kind of swoops down and back up. You know what I'm saying? I can see you possibly being even like a TikTok star, possibly. Like with this kind of look, are you? Just tell the audience. Are you like a party goer? Are you the frat guy? Like who?
I've definitely been called that before. You know, that title's been thrown on to me, you know, multiple times, and I guess I'm not sure if I enjoy it, you know, or hate it. But I guess, you know, it just is part of. I love socializing. Right. You know, I love going out. I love going to parties. It's fun, but I mean, as you know, parties are a little different, you know, in our environment. Than the stereotypical Midwest, you know, rager. So yeah, I guess
more of a kickback on it. It's not really super like ragey part, you know. At least we're like some of the parties that we go to.
Yeah. I mean, at least we're staying safe, you know. But yeah, it's definitely we're very, very low key. So I have the look. Maybe I have the look of one of the frat boy TikTokers. I guess maybe we'll see in college, you know. I guess.
Hey, comment down below if Trey should become a full-time TikToker.
Oh, God.
Go up with that. But look, okay, moving on. You know, we've talked a little bit about it. To wrap this up, this kind of segment of like education, where you started, this kind of thing. Can you tell us just like a college that you might want to go to? Like, what? Give us your top 3 colleges, and we'll wrap up this segment.
All right, So top 3 colleges. Number 1, this is definitely my, you know, my shot in the dark. It's my blind shot.
Right.
It's UCLA.
Okay.
Definitely want to stay in California. That's a big thing for me.
So you wouldn't want to, because you were talking about traveling, so that you wouldn't.
Really... I mean, you know, I've been to the Midwest a lot because my dad's family grew up in the Midwest, so we'd go out there and we visit a lot. And actually, Indiana University is a college that I would like to go to specifically for their major.
Okay.
But I mean, I think staying close to home and just using your resources. You know, the thing about California is so many people come here.
Yeah, for connections.
Why do I want to leave? Right. Yeah. If everyone 100%. Wants to leave Idaho, you know, and Iowa to come here.
Yeah. Why am I going to Iowa?
Exactly. There's no point in leaving. Our colleges are just amazing. They're prestigious. Yeah. And I'm not looking at Ivy Leagues, you know, so the UCs and the Cal States they're perfect. So I mean, UCLA, UC Santa Barbara, it's an amazing school, and that's definitely a mix of like great education at you know, that you get at any college, but also that social life there, you know, on the beach, right, big Greek life, so UC Santa Barbara, and then last would be San Diego State University, SDSU. Okay. Another one, San Diego, right on the beach. Yeah. Just gorgeous, gorgeous school. Amazing football team, which is, you know, another social aspect. But their business school is ranked, you know, top 3 in California, behind Berkeley and UCLA. So yeah, I mean, that'd be my top 3 for sure.
Fire. Okay, so you're talking about college and you know, your career, and then you were also talking about like moving to other places and experiencing new things. So my question for you is, outside of, you know, being, you know, a student and trying to build yourself, what do you do? Like what do you do on a average day? And I think this is interesting because me, like, kind of as a entertainer, I guess, or someone who's, you know, trying to pursue a different lifestyle, is really interesting to see like your perspective. Because we've started to like, we're so close. Like me and Trey, let me explain something really quickly. We're the type of friends where we can not talk for a year and we're still best friends. Like literally, we split schools for like, what was it?
It was 3 years.
3 years.
From
came back and as close as ever. You know what I mean? So that's the type of friends we are. But a lot of our interests have, in many ways, kind of split. What are you interested in?
I mean, I guess, you know, going back like to your kind of original question, it's like what I'm doing in my free time right now. It's a lot of college research. Okay. You know, that's a big thing. Because it snuck up on us, you know?
Yeah, it did.
And maybe I'm wrong, but like the last time we were in high school, we were sophomores.
Yeah.
Second years, you know? Yeah. And so the whole pandemic, it felt like time just sped up, right? And all of a sudden, we're applying to colleges in 2 months, and you know, it's a little stressful, for sure. You know, besides that, athletics. I just, weight training.
Right.
4 or 5 times a week. I just recently started taking golf lessons.
You're a golfer now?
Just because,
this guy randomly pulls up with a button-up shirt like he's about to go golfing. You can't see it, but he's wearing golfing like shorts. What's going on, man?
I came back from the course actually.
You came from the straight from the course.
Yeah, my clubs are in the car.
Oh my god.
That was like I was talking to my teacher, and he said that golf has increased in popularity because of the pandemic. Like, golf is a sport that takes time, and precision to learn, and you're not just going to naturally be good at it like, you would track and field or maybe football. And a lot of people have, like, taken the time now that they have the time. They take the time to go learn it. Yeah. And so business has picked up a lot for golf as a sport, and I just thought, hey, talk about networking and building connections. Yeah. Golf is something you do.
Underrated. Yeah, you actually can meet people on a golf course, bro.
Yeah, for sure. And hey, if you're on a business meeting, knowing how to play golf is a big thing. So yeah, for sure. So athletics and college applications, and then my social life has definitely shrunk, like a lot. And maybe that's something we can talk about a little later, but just briefly, because of the pandemic, my friends went from this giant circle where I had, maybe like lesser relationships with each person in that big circle, to now this small, this very, very small.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This concise circle of like maybe 6-7 people.
Yeah.
That I talk to, but the connections between each people are super, super strong.
Right.
And I'm talking to the same people every night.
Yeah.
And that's definitely been kind of. It's been an emotional roller coaster almost, like your friend group going from such a big thing to such a small thing.
Do you think it's going to be weird going back to school? Seeing all the people that we haven't really talked to?
100%. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah. I can imagine, and it's crazy because also, thinking about it, when we leave for college, you think you're close with all these people, and then we kind of got, a glimpse of it now when we leave to college. A lot of these people we're not going to talk to.
I know.
Dude, it's not their... And that's just what it is. There's nothing wrong with them. It's not like anything happened. It's just life, and, I know exactly what you mean with, the connections and, having the circle, become a lot smaller.
Yeah.
I'm in the same, kind of... clique or circle as you, and it's definitely shrunk.
Yeah.
Talking about the golf, it's interesting because for me, it does not fit my personality type, because as you were saying, it takes time, it takes precision and evolution of your game. Me as a person, I'm always moving on to the next thing, bro. You guys could probably see with this channel, one day I'm doing a vlog, what's going on. Next show, out of nowhere, I have a talk show. Then I'm doing a sketch comedy thing. I'm probably gonna do some more crazy stuff. That's just my personality, and I need to learn how to try and focus on one thing. So leave some freaking motivation down below so I could get my act together.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
On that topic, it's actually something I've talked to people about. It's very common in people that aren't matured, in kids, to really, really want to do one thing for a short period of time, and then all of a sudden you want to do something else. For me, I was a huge culprit of this with the stock market. I was super into it.
You were. I'm not gonna. This guy was yo, bro.
I was super into it.
I got a job. I'm putting all my money in this stuff.
Yeah, and I was really into it for 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, and then I made some money off of it. And it's weird. You think making money off of something would
motivate you to keep doing it,
but I was just I'll go on to the next thing.
At least you learned a little bit about it, right?
So for sure.
The future.
And it's all of these things that you're focusing on for a small amount of time, you're still taking those skills with you. Hell, we have a friend, McCarley, who's behind the camera right now, but he is the biggest culprit of that. He knows how to do so many little things. So many little things, flips and gymnastics and skateboarding and scootering and this and that, graphic art, regular art. It's unbelievable how many little things he knows, but it's it's crazy. Some people that are very driven towards one thing, and other people just scatter their mind.
Yeah, I'm definitely that way, and he is too. So I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I mean it's hard to really stay focused on one thing, but we'll see where the golf goes, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's switch the topic again just a little bit, since we're talking about switching and focusing on one thing, but we're gonna switch the topic. So I have a question for you, man. Talking about like athletics and sports and stuff. Are you into like the YouTube boxing scene at all? Have you heard anything about that? It's crazy right now.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is really weird. It's weird. Everyone and their mom is randomly boxing.
Right?
Blueface.
Next thing we know, Morgs and his mom, are gonna hop into the ring. Yeah.
I don't know. It's entertaining, but at the same time, it's just like. What are your thoughts on it?
Okay, I definitely partially feel like, TikTokers and YouTubers, Twitch streamers, maybe they're just clout chasing a little bit or looking for a quick bag,
Yeah,
because of those pay-per-views, right?
Some of them.
Yeah, some of them have to be like, the TikToker versus YouTube thing. The premise of it was interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
But it felt really rushed, and it's just like, that definitely seems like, clout chasing and just a quick way to earn money.
Bro, I was hearing some of like the interviews, and by the way, if we're talking about like YouTube boxing, if you take it serious, like I think even like the Paul brothers, like I'm pretty sure they're taking it serious. There's a couple other people that were in the YouTube boxing event that there's potential, and you could tell they took it serious. That I'm totally fine with. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
But I was seeing some of the interviews of people were like, I'm just doing it for the money. Like, literally, that's all. I don't think they know how to sell a fight, and I'm not trying to pick any fights, by the way. But I'm just saying, like, it's kind of weird to me. I don't know. It's very entertaining, though. I hear that I think Aiden Ross and FaZe Rug might be getting in the ring. That would be crazy entertaining. I just hope that they take it serious, because I could maybe even see myself in the future potentially doing it if it's popping. But
one thing about the boxing and like fighting in general, like the fighting sports, one person who made this whole chasing the money thing really popular is Conor McGregor.
Right.
He's a genius for what he did, but he started like being really obnoxious in his interviews, and developing this crazy character.
Yeah.
People love character, right?
Right. That's what sells fights.
WWE. Let's be honest, it's all scripted,
right.
But people love it. Because these characters and they get to follow them.
Exactly.
So McGregor, I feel like, kind of started that, and now all these YouTubers and TikTokers, they're trying to build this whole, kind of arrogant, cocky persona.
Right. Yeah.
And then for them to just not train at all and just
that's whack to me.
It's important.
That's whack, and it feels and it's tough because there's boxers like train their whole lives, but they're not getting the stage, and I think it's okay if it's a slippery slope, because in the case if you're working hard and you built your platform and then you go out to the boxing scene and you actually like work your butt off and like actually commit and take it serious, like that's one thing. But like you were saying with like the clout chasing and just like going for the bag, it's just weird. It's just I don't know. And you were talking about Conor McGregor, like you have to have personality to sell a fight. Like that's it. That's what sells fights. That's why
he makes the most.
Exactly. And even like if you look at like Mayweather and some of these, like, these are characters. They built personas for you to follow, and that's what sells fights. And there's a lot of boxers out there who are crazy good, but if they don't know how to, put on a show and promote, then it's not going to do numbers,
Okay, so, I kind of have a question for you now.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the audience completely knows this, but you're a boxer. You've been boxing for, what, a couple months now? Right?
On and off. Not every day, consistent training. I'm on, like, training camp, but I go in the gym a little bit, get some work. Yeah.
Could you at all see yourself, kind of combining your boxing career and your YouTube career at all?
Dude, somewhere down the line, you never know. It's funny because watch this get clipped, and I'm knocking
somewhere down the line, maybe
like 10 years or 5 years. Yeah. I don't know, because like I said, like I'm not training like hard. I'm hitting the mitts. I'm going in there, getting in some work. I've done a couple of sparring sessions, and it's really just helped me as a person, just like to like get in there and just like learn how to actually fight. I don't know why. It's something that I just like, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I think maybe 2-3 years ago is when I started to get interested in it, but I never really got into it. And then the pandemic happened. But now that we're starting to slowly, get out of it, I'm going in the gym, getting in some work. I know I wanna box you because he has MMA background. Yeah. He's been doing MMA for a long time, and so obviously MMA is different. But I don't know. You think you'd take me? I mean, you've seen me a little bit, right?
Yeah, we went to one little thing together. Yeah. But I think that would be. I think it'd be an interesting fight. But I mean, honestly, I was super impressed with how good you were in such a short amount of time. It's almost like boxing, comes naturally to you. And I so badly just wanted to throw a kick,
Yeah,
throw a kick or throw a
takedown. Instincts, yeah.
Yeah, instead of just all arm movement.
Yeah, it's a different game. It's an art, but MMA is also crazy insane. I don't know if that I can say I'm probably not gonna get into. It's just too much, bro. Yeah. Like you're getting kicked and elbowed and kneed and
choked
if you hit me to the floor, just leave me there. Like let me or give me my time to get up. Like I don't want to get Tyron Woodley freaking
hammer fisted
into the ground. You know what I'm saying? But talking about us hanging out, boxing, athletics. Let's switch the topic a little bit.
Okay.
I'm wondering, since we've grown up together and you've seen me evolve, I've seen you evolve. We know each other. We have so many stories. Do you have one like crazy or funny story about us from our childhood that you want to talk about?
Yeah. Okay. I have one.
Okay. And what you got?
This one is about Devin and a girl.
Oh.
Devin and a girl. No. All right.
Okay, all right.
So we're taking this one way back from grade 12 to grade 5. All right. We're in 5th grade.
Grade 5.
And Devin had this gigantic crush on a girl. Okay, just a big crush on her. And for a while, I think I did too. Actually, it was almost like this.
I know you.
Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's almost this like conflicting. Almost like a challenge.
I don't think we didn't have any beef. Right?
I don't know. We never had beef because of it, but it was always like subtly kind of in the back of our heads, like he's talking to her now. He's talking. I don't like that. But what ended up happening was, it was lunch one day, and me and me and Devin's original group of friends, we were out in the field, and just playing our ultimate frisbee or playing ball tag.
Oh no!
Where's Devin?
Oh no!
Yeah. What's Devin?
Oh
doing?
no!
All of a sudden, we look to the far corner of the field, and we see him sitting, having a picnic.
I don't know.
Just him and this girl. 5th grade Devin. Just him and this girl. And I don't exactly know what you guys were doing. I don't know if you were feeding each other strawberries,
a little bit of that.
or something like that. But it was definitely we definitely didn't let it go. We didn't.
I remember you guys making fun of me for that for the longest time, and I didn't want you guys to see me. Like at the time, it was not like a flex. I wasn't like you guys. I was trying to hide. I was like, but you guys, I saw you like hiding and looking at me.
Yeah. In fact, the place you hid was just the most repulsive part of our field. It was next to this giant storm drain. You can't be more romantic than that.
Yeah, I was quite the romantic, if I could say so myself.
Yeah, that was definitely.
That was a funny one. I'm not gonna lie. I have some girl stories about you, but I'm not gonna throw you under the bus for this one. This is you exposing me, not me exposing you. But if you come on for the next one, I think it's my turn. My turn, bro. I think it's my turn. All right, my guy. Do you have any other stories? That was a really good one. That was funny as frick. I'm not gonna lie. But since this is like about us, do you have any other ones? Any at all?
About just us two, or
it could be us and our group of friends.
Yeah.
It could be us like when we were young. It could be us recently. It could be have we had any fights? I don't know. I'm trying to think because we've been friends for the longest. Have we had any big fights?
We've had fake fights.
Fake fights?
Yeah.
We have?
Yeah. Remember? We've had physical fake fights.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I'm trying to.
Well, I don't think.
Have I thrown fists with this guy?
You may be the one friend that I had that I've just never really gotten into confrontation with.
That's actually crazy. McCarley, I've had some fights with.
Oh yeah, I've had my fair share of fights with McCarley too.
McCarley, I've had some fights with. This guy, I won't. This is your guest appearance, but I'll briefly talk. Like the only fights we get in, they're so like, it's like about like maybe like he's sitting on the couch or something, and I like want to sit. I want to sit. I want to like sit down, but he has like his feet on the couch. I'm like, no, move your feet, man. Hey, let me sit here. And then we just like start like going at each other. I think it was the same thing on a Boy Scout trip. It's always the same thing. It's about like the most dumb stuff, and we get over in like a day or two. But I don't think I've literally had any fights with you, which is insane.
I don't think so either. Speaking of, you just mentioned Boy Scouts.
Oh yeah.
Boy Scouts was a big thing. From like, well, it started with Cub Scouts, right? And Cub Scouts, us three were in that together too, and those were like little mini camping trips, definitely like accompanied by an adult. An adult was very present. In Cub Scouts. Then we moved to Boy Scouts.
That was different.
And that was cool. That was really cool. We me and Devin and McCarley, we had this patrol called Challenge Accepted.
Yeah, that was fire.
And it was awesome. And I mean, the name kind of speaks for itself. Like we took on everyone head on. I mean, we had to be the most competitive group, in that entire Boy Scout troop.
We were competitive.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we would get mad at things. And Devin was notoriously just the worst knot tire in our entire thing.
Okay.
I mean, we were bad.
Okay, that's cap. That's
bad.
cap. That is the most cap I've ever heard in my life.
You were definitely bad.
Okay. I don't think I was that bad. I think it's mainly because I guess okay, all right. I guess I was a bad knot tire. I was trying to come up with I guess.
And
but like relatively to like some of the other like advanced people, like if you compare me to like a regular
kid
off the street, sure. I could tie a knot, but
I mean, one fun thing about Boy Scouts is we'd make music like together, which was really weird. It was like, it kind of seems like Boy Scouts and music, how does that really go hand in hand, but and it actually kind of ties into what we do now. Like weird. I mean, we'll go down to your house and just blast a freestyle beat, on a speaker,
literally,
and we'll be jumping up in a circle, and just spitting bars, off of each other, and that started young. Like that started really young. I remember, I don't know if it was like with you or if it was with McCarley, but obviously we all ended up contributing towards it, but we made a rap in Boy Scouts.
Oh,
and it was a day called Get Her Done Day, which means it was kind of free reign, like we got to do whatever we wanted, and we sat eating Skittles, making a rap,
freestyling.
We were making a rap, exactly. And it was, it started with like a dumb insult, like McCarley or me. One of us said, "You look like a duck with Ebola." In the context of it, obviously Ebola was kind of a big thing.
Yeah.
Not that it isn't now, but it said you look like a duck with Ebola, and it erupted. It just became.
It became our running thing, bro.
It's like a 10-line rap.
Look like a duck with Ebola. Don't make me drink your Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
You look like a case of chicken pox. Wait right there. Oh my gosh. You're gonna get sent to jail. You're never gonna get bail because your life is a fail. Hola, cola. Look like a duck with Ebola.
It was so weird.
Swear. And it's so funny. We also made videos, right? We would, all three of us, and it's crazy because we didn't know that we were doing it, and it ties into my life now as like a filmmaker and like doing stuff, and I'm sure you probably still enjoy to some degree like filming, like content creation. We were doing that at like such a young age, just like making films or funny things or like trying out new editing or freaking just going out and just filming and having fun.
Films. Music, acting, it was like such a big thing that we were into, and that definitely is, a decent segue into like how you started, because I was there.
You were there.
I was there when the famous Devin Wheatley started his acting career. He started with plays and musicals. And at a way old elementary school, he started with plays, and I remember seeing your first play.
Bro.
At least what I think to be was your first play. And I think it was Annie.
Yeah,
Annie. Yeah.
think so. I did, because I did some church plays too.
Yeah.
So I probably did like a church play or two before that, but that was by far like, because I had like kind of like a lead role. Like, that was definitely
You
like
played
a milestone.
It was Annie, and then like Grease. You did Grease. At a different school, but I think the performance that was just like, I watched this performance with me and another buddy, and it was actually a church performance that Devin did, but it was like when we kind of knew that you were gonna go somewhere, with acting.
Oh, really?
You were gonna do something. You had this whole monologue. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Performed at our school.
Yeah. I remember.
And you just had like this big monologue, and I remember it literally being like chills, like getting chills, from that. And it was
Thank you, bro.
It was impressive. And then my buddy and I, we talked afterwards. We were just like, dude, damn.
Thank you, bro. Hey, thank you.
Awesome. It was awesome.
Thank you, bro.
And and then you hopped on the Darman scene.
Yeah.
For your first little Darman video, and you were so excited about that.
I was so excited. Yeah.
You're like, guys, check this out. I'm in a video.
It was a little like supporting role. And by the way, it's still super big, but like thinking like to now, it's just like, oh, yo, I'm getting called to set. Like it feels normal, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, started with plays. Started working my way up, and maybe like 2.5-ish years ago, I was like, yo, like, I like this, and I feel like I can actually do something with it. And so I started doing more professional stuff, but just like little like short like videos or like short films or whatever, and then like a small role in like a music video and like another like short film, and then lo and behold, Darman. And that by the way, that doesn't mean this isn't like the end. Like I'm not acting like I made it. This is a part of my journey. I'm so happy to be a part of it. But it's not the end, and I can't wait to show you guys what like I have in store for acting, because truth be told, like what I believe I have under my belt and my harness, and what I can actually put on is like I've put out like maybe 20% of like what I feel like I can do, and it just has to do with like the type of content that's being created. But it's content that you guys enjoy, and so I'm happy you guys are enjoying it. But a lot of different type of stuff is gonna be coming soon, because I have some crazy stuff to announce pretty soon. But yeah, bro, that's insane, because you've really been there from the jump. Like you've really been a day one, and you've been with me from the start. So no one can call this guy a freaking like
a fake.
At all. No, you're a real one. You're a real one. Bro.
No, I mean I'm only friends with you because you're famous.
Okay, that's the only reason you're here. If I had 10 subs, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. No. By the way, guys, thank you for 18,000 subs. Let's go. When this drops, actually it's dropping in like tomorrow or something. So we should have 18,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We just got monetized, which is a huge milestone, not just for the money, but just the fact that I feel like I'm actually progressing and evolving as a creator, and the consistency aspect is going to increase. It's going to get a lot better. So thank you guys for sticking with me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these talk shows. Is there anything you want to conclude with? I think we're reaching the end. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I mean, any questions you have for like me or Carly behind the camera? Since we're all together, I feel like this is kind of big. Since we've been there,
honestly,
day one.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see your acting roll out, but one thing I'm also very interested in seeing is your girl action. How is that gonna turn out? Because, and believe me, it's not been great so far. The story I told, and I mean, obviously being famous might help a little bit, but
I don't know if I want to. Should I? I don't know. I think, how do I put this? I don't want to, I'm not trying to say this in like flaunty way, but if I want a certain, I'm good. Like I have some people, talking to me, some people in the DMs, and in the 5th grade, I was already out there playing, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I mean, I'm young. I have so much I want to accomplish, and I'm not saying that necessarily like a girlfriend would get in the way of that, but it's not the number one thing on my mind right now. But if someone pops up, you know, slide in the DMs, who knows, maybe. But yeah, as far as like finding people, I think it's just I have to find the right goal. And also like with the famous thing, I will never have like a freaking like person who's with me for the fame.
Yeah.
So
well, you don't think it'd be difficult to differentiate, you know, between people?
Yeah. So that's hard. That's hard because it's not like, and I'm not famous yet. It's just like a thing that I've thought about like as I start to like grow in my career, and that's why I'm trying to just surround myself with the right people, you know, keep my circle somewhat tight, but still allow myself to meet new people. But yeah, man, as for the girlfriend thing, like maybe after the show, I'll show you a couple things. But I'm chilling for now. I'm holding back right now because I don't want to say too much. But as far as that, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Okay. I got the model face for it. So.
For sure.
I'm chilling. But hey, bro, and I think that's gonna wrap it up. Any last things you want to talk to the camera? I do want to say, actually, you know, since we were talking about college earlier, just one last time to circle back. This guy is freaking a scholar. You've done really good with your academics and also with sports, which we didn't actually talk about too much. You're a freaking track star. Like you didn't even want to mention that.
Yeah.
But you are a freaking track star. Like, just any last words? Like, can you say anything like about like your track career? Would you like go into college through that at all, or?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely been a thought, you know. Yeah. As you know, sometimes when you make it to championships, it's like, oh shoot, you know, maybe I could do this later. But you know, like acting, athletics are a commitment, like a huge commitment. So doing it in college, it might take away, you know, from some things. Like the social aspect of college might be a little belittled by doing, you know, track and field in college.
No, I feel
so right now I think I'm playing it by ear, but really playing it by senior year. Yeah, 'cause we'll see. You know,
this year's gonna be crazy. Maybe we'll have to do a recap because we'll see like in the next year like what changes have been made. Like all these questions that we're asking, like what college are we gonna go to? For me, like, is college 100% happening? Like what is my future like in a year? Obviously we're not gonna have all the answers, but I think it's gonna be interesting to maybe recap and just like say what's up to people, give them an update. Bro, thank you so much for coming on the freaking Talk It Up Tuesday, the talk show where we talk on Tuesdays. I'm your host Devin Wheatley. This has been another freaking episode. This is insane. We are back with weekly episodes coming at you guys, and I have a special treat, like I've been hinting throughout this entire talk show, coming very soon. A new announcement, as I'm always coming with new announcements. But yeah, Talk It Up Tuesdays, talk show we talk on Tuesdays. I'm your host, and thank you for coming on, my brother.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll catch you in the next one. Let's go.